2010 on a 60 Ford Fiesta S1600. So it came out the factory with heated seats, aircon. You see the little sort of lower splitters, the livery that's on it, the white wheels. So it's sort of one down from the ST. It's a 1600 petrol manual, this one, in blue. Right, bodyweight wise, we'll start off the bonnet, work our way around the car into the interior, and then we'll do an engine start up. Come up the bonnet, all nice and straight across the bonnet. It wants a polish in places where it's been washed over the years. It's got some light surface scratches here and there in the paintwork. A few stone chips on the bonnet, and a few little stone chips to the decals on the front there, the two white stripes that come down. A little bit of a stone chip dent there as you come down the bonnet. Again, a few stone chips on the front. Lamp lenses are all clear, no cracking in those at all. As you come down the front bumper, like I say, there's a few stone chips here and there, and you have a little mark in the paintwork, a few little touch-ins on the stone chips there on the front end. As you come across the front bumper, a little bit of lacquer peel off the stone chips there, and a few more down the bottom. As we come onto the driver's wing, up the bonnet there, onto the driver's wing, it's all okay. Once, like I say, once a polish in place, there's a few little marks in the paintwork there. A few stone chips on the front, a few little deeper scratches in places. Got a nasty stone chip dent there on the door. As you come down, you'll see the white wheels are all white, a little bit of curbing in places on those as well. And then again, another little ding there in the door. As you come down the driver's door, wants a bit of a polish, like I say. Across the top of the door, no major scratching around the handle, but there's some light scratches in the paintwork itself. There's no other stone chips that I can see in the door. A little bit flat in places as well. Across the lower half, your jack and plastic covers are still there. A few little stone chips down the lower half. As we come up on the rear wheel arch, can't see any corrosion coming through, there's no rust, but the paintwork is a little bit flat in places where it's been washed and needs a good old polish. A few little light scratches at the top end there. As you come down onto that wheel again. Good colours. As we come up, we'll jump up onto the roof, have a good look at the roof. You've got your white stripes continue across the roof. A few little bird poo marks on the roof. And you had a little mark on the sticker, like I say, a good wash and polish. I'll remove some of those sort of heavier scratches. See the bird poo marks there on the roof. Onto that lovely big spoiler as well, that's also a factory thing. Down onto the light lenses, all nice and clear on the back. The rear bumper corner itself is all nice and clean. Some light scratches here and there on the bumper corner. Those low reflectors are all good. You've got the little diffuser as well. This is all part of the S1600 kit. Across the back bumper, a few little marks where stuff's been put in the boot. As you come up, the boot lid itself is all right. Good look at that there. As we come onto the left hand side, there's again a few little marks on the bumper that have been touching. This one's had a little bit of a scuff there that someone sort of touched in. Try and make it look a little bit better. A couple of paces back, you can't really see it, but it is there. You can see it there, the camera's picking that up. As we come round the petrol cap, all nice and clean and fresh around there, no major scratching. Across the lower half, the wheel arch and up that quarter. Quite a big long scratch here on the quarter. You can see that. And again, some light surface scratches in the paintwork itself. Nice and straight down the left-hand side, no major dings or dents on there. Have a look at the wheel and tyre on the back. As you come across that lower half sill section, we've got a few little scuffs and scrapes there. People have been getting in and out of the car. Again, another little touching on the door there. Across the door top's all okay, no major marking around the handles. A little bit of a scuff there behind the handle there. Wing mirror cap's all okay, all the wing mirrors aren't cracked, anything like that. As you come around the front wheel arch, again, nice and tidy. Bit of lacquer peel here on the front wheel arch. If you jump on the internet and do your research and realise that these little special editions seem to do all right money. Like I say, it's just sort of one down from an ST. As we go into the interior now, black leather that is heated. Door cards all nice and clean and tidy. A little bit of wear to the cloth, but around the handles all good. The seat itself, we've got a little bit of wear to the seat on the side bolster, but no rips or tears. It's still nice and firm. Like I say, heated seats, heated black leather there. The rest of the seat, all nice and presentable. Black carpet set throughout as well. Across the top of the dashboard, nice and clean, no cracks in the dashboard. As you come down the centre console, all nice and original down the centre console. I think it's missing a little bit of trim off there, I'm not too sure. 5-speed manual, all nice and clean in there. Dials are nice and easy to read. A little wear at the top of the steering wheel, which you do get, but apart from that, no snags out of that. Headline in itself, all nice and clean. Into the back now. James says he can't try and get that seat to go forward. I don't want to start pulling on it. We'll come round in the boot, we'll do that from the left-hand side. In the boot, the black carpet, you've got the overmats there with the special blue piping, which are all nice and tidy. Into the boot there. You'll see it wouldn't have had a spare wheel, it would be like a pump. Put your toe brackets there. All nice and tidy in there. Into the left-hand front. Again, nice and tidy on the door card. No real marks on that. No dings or scratches or anything on the plastic. Have a look at the dash from the left-hand side. Into the rear now. The black leather seats in the back are all nice and tidy. No major rips, tears, or unwanted marks in that. So we'll have another look at the headlining. Passenger seat now. As you come down the passenger seat, all nice and tidy. A little bit of wear at the bolster, but no rips or tears on that side either. We'll have a look at the dashboard again from the left-hand side. Into the engine bay now, the little 1600 petrol engine. All nice and presentable in there. Ideal little first car, this one. Firing straight up there. No rattles or unwanted noises from that at all. No hesitation on startup. There you have it, the Fiesta S1600 in blue with the white stripes and the white wheels. And the aircon black heated leather as well.